Hi, let's go through the app development process using AppsConda, which is a Joomla component as well as a WordPress plugin. Whether you use Joomla or WordPress, the basic process is going to be the same. In this tutorial, we will be using Joomla, so let's go through the process. Now, of course, first of all, you need to go to AppsConda.com and you need to make the purchase for the Joomla component or WordPress plugin. Once you have made the purchase, you can come to My Downloads and you can download the component. I have already downloaded the component, and this is the package that I get once I download the package, the Joomla package. And as I can see, it has a component file and several image files. These image files are provided just to provide some guidance about the type and dimension of the files that you will be using for your app. So let's go through the process. So once I have downloaded the component, I need to install that. So let's go through the installation process, and this is the component file. So I select that and the system installs the component. And once the component is installed, I can go to Components, AppsConda and Apps. And here I can see all of my apps. Let's create a new one because I have not yet created any app. And I'm going to create a real app that I will be placing on Play Store as well as App Store. So once I have created this and once it is submitted to both the stores, you can actually download this app and use it, and this will be a real functional app. So let's give it a name. This is going to be the official app for AppsConda, and the app identifier, it's just a unique ID for the app. And the general format that is recommended is a reverse domain, which means if your domain is appsconda.com, then the reverse domain will be com.appsconda, and then the name of the mobile app, whatever you would like it to be. So I'll just call it simply mobile app, and the version is going to be 1.0.0, and this is a new app. So I select this and home screen. So it says the background image, this, and that needs to be this dimension here. So let's select the image, and I have already created all those images of appropriate dimensions. So let's upload that. For now, I would just create a new folder called mobile app, and I would just use this folder for all the images, especially for the mobile app. So, and these are all the files that are actually included in the download package as well, just to provide you with the guidance. So except this PSD file and this file, all are the image files which I'm going to use. So let me upload all of these at once, and then I can use the ones that are needed. So as you can see, it says I need to select background image, and the dimension needs to be 1152 and 2048, and that's going to be this one, 1152 and 2048. So I insert that, and then I need to select the layout, and I need to have my app only 2 rows and 2 columns on this home screen. So I will go with this option, and for the color of the menu title text I would set this to be white, and because my screen is not very wide, so I would just simply zoom out one step, and it's 90% right now, and then it displays all the options very good. So now let's go to this images part, and now it asks me to select the app icons of these 2 different sizes. So let's select that. One is 1024 pixels and I should have it here, so I select that, insert, and one 512 pixels app icon, so I should have that as well, and it's this one, and insert. Now the menus, I have decided to have only 4 menu items in my mobile app, but as you can see, you have the option to include as many as 20 menu items, which is way enough. So the first one, I would need to call this forum, and the icon, I have an icon for forum, so let's select forum icon, and remember this needs to be 250 pixels wide and 200 pixels high. And the absolute URL, this means when a user goes to this button, this menu, what is the URL that should actually open. And that's for the forum, I have this menu item, so I copy the link and I place it here. And the second title, I would call it events, and there should be an icon for the events as well. I have already created that. Insert, and for the events I have the URL, something called events. The third menu, I would like to call it subscription. I have an icon for the subscription as well, this one, and insert, and the URL is going to be this one. And the fourth and the final would be my account, and I have an icon for the my account as well. And for this is actually community builder, so I will use this icon, this URL like this, and that's all I want, because I only want to have 4 menus. And now if I want to, because I don't need to fill in all these tabs before I could save, so I can simply save and rebuild the app so that I can see what's actually going on. So as you can see, I clicked save and rebuild, and here is my app. As you can see, it's already started to look very good, and all this is what I have selected here. Like this is, as you can see in the home screen, now this is the background image that I selected. That's what it's showing here, and the color of the menu title text, so that is actually for this title color. I have selected it to be white, and that's what it shows here. And then we have this menu, these 4 icons that I have selected. As you can see, this is the forum icon, this is the events icon, this is the subscription icon, and this is my account icon, and these are actually the same image that you see here. And let's continue filling all these information. And background color of iOS startup screen. Now for iOS, when the app is compiled and after the installation, when a user opens the app, and the first screen that launches in iOS device, iPhone or iPad, I want to have the background to be a particular color. So for that I would simply choose it some color like this. Actually the appearance will be like when the app starts to load, first there will be a background solid color, and in between there will be the main icon of the app, and that's the loading screen basically. Unless the app is fully loaded, that's what it shows, the background solid, the solid background with the app icon in between. So that's what this is for. And we have to select several images here for Android. This is actually the requirement from Android. So let's quickly select all these icons, 128, and this is the actual app icon. I have already created all this, so I'll quickly select. It's 320 and 480, 480, 320, 480, 320, 240, 320, this one, 480 and 100, 480, 800, 320, 240, 320, 240, and 800, 480, 800, 480, 240, 400, 240, 400, 400, 240. Now they require all these different sizes of images because they want to make sure that the app is compatible with almost all device sizes, as there are thousands different type of devices for Android. So that's what this is for. Now we have this push notification setting, and it basically says if a push notification is sent out and if a user taps on that push notification message, what is the page that you would like to open. Now this is a legacy feature actually. In most of the cases this does not apply now, because going forward, whenever a push notification is sent, a URL is included in that send itself. So we don't require this URL anymore, so we'll be phasing this out. But for the safe side, we simply use the URL of the main site for now, although I don't think this is going to be used going forward. And for this tab, iOS Publish, if I need to publish my app for iOS as well, here I need to enter the login credentials for my iOS developer account, and this is the username and password. And for the email address, I would use the email address that I need to receive communications during the app development process. So this would be my personal email address. So for now I would just use something like this, and I need to have temporarily removed the two-factor authentication for the Apple developer account, and I agree with the terms and conditions. And if I need to publish my Android app, then I need to fill in this information as well. So for now I would just enter this, and then if I need to request the APK file for Android, actually APK file is the file that we need to submit to Google Play Store when we publish the app to Google Play Store. So that's the file that we need. So yes, I would need to have this APK file because I need to publish it myself under my own developer account. So I simply click this, and now when I click this request APK file, then I would receive this confirmation that my mobile app, this mobile app has been queued for compilation. So now the next process is, once the app is compiled, I am going to receive the APK file to this email address, and then I can simply take that APK file and log into my Google Play Store's developer account and publish my app there. And similarly for iOS publishing, the system will log into your developer account for iOS and upload your iOS binary to your Apple developer account for this particular app. And now this is the two different process. Right now I requested APK file, so that has nothing to do with iOS publish. If I want to publish for iOS as well, I need to request publication for iOS once again. So yes, because I need to publish my app for both iOS and Android, I am going to request publication for iOS as well. So once I hit this button, now this confirmation message appears once again, and then all I need to do is wait for 1 or maximum 2 days until the app is compiled. And when it's compiled, I will receive the APK file to this email address, and then once I have that, I will go ahead and test the app on my device, and I shall try to include that part of the video as well at the end of this video. Thank you. So after requesting the APK file, I waited for a day, and after 1 day I received an email, a confirmation email, with the link to my APK file. Now I would like to show you the actual app on my device. So let's go through that. So let me open the simulator. Now this is the iPhone simulator, and I have installed this app on iPhone, and then we will test this and see how it works. And this is the app, as you can see, AppsConda. So this title, this app name is going to be here below the app icon. And if we see, let's see, so when I am on images, and the app icon that you select here, this app icon is the one that displays here. Okay, so, and now I am going to open the app. Now when this app opens, I would like you to note that there will be a background color, and in the middle of that background color there will be this app icon. So that background color is actually this color, so please note that. So let's open. I click on this, and this background color is this color, and then there was the app icon. So now the app is ready, and as you noticed, the app loaded very quickly, because the output that AppsConda gives you, that is a native mobile app, and the native mobile app has the greatest performance when it comes to speed and all those things. So that's why the app loaded very, very quickly, and that's one of the major benefits of using AppsConda to develop your mobile apps. So let's go through this. Now as you see, this is our Joomla, and this is the device itself, and as you can see, almost it's identical. What you had developed here, that same is developed as a mobile app. And these are the 4 icons, and on home screen, no, actually this menus, I selected only 4 menu, and on home screen I selected 2 by 2 rows, 2 rows and 2 columns. So that's why, as we can see, these 4 menus and 2 rows and 2 columns. And now say, for example, if I had selected say 10 menu items here, but still the home screen would have 2 by 2, then that means on the app there would be 4 menu items here, and then if I click on this menu icon here, then all those 10 menu items would have appeared here. So that's how these menu items work. So let me go to home page, and then let's go through the first menu. So the first menu is forum, and that is linked to this page. Okay, so let's compare the website with the app, and then you will see the real power of this system, which is really great, and I'm so glad to show you. So if we go to that URL, as you can see, this is the actual page of this URL on the browser. Okay, and we have included this same URL to this menu item on the mobile app. Now let's see how it looks like on the mobile app itself. So I click on this, and then the load appears, and this is the page, and this is the same page as this one. But as you can see, when you are on mobile app, it's completely different. You don't have this unwanted header and these menu items. You don't have this part at all. It starts from here. As you can see, this icon is this icon here. There's nothing above that. So the mobile app is very clever, and it stripped out the unwanted part. Now this part is gone. The app starts from here, and this footer part is gone. As you can see, if I scroll below, the app ends here. There's no footer part. So the unwanted header and footer, I don't want that on the mobile app. That's for the website, and that's why those parts are stripped out. It no longer shows here. So that's one of the efficiency of this system. Now, as you can see, this part here, forum, no topics, this part is simply it has no background color when you view it on the website itself, but on the app you have this styling. This is purple background, white font, blue background, white font. All these topics are arranged with the block styles. Same goes for this another main topic, main category of Kunena, and then these are the topics or say subcategories under this main category. And as you can see, this app completely differs from the same page that's rendered on the website. So this is very much optimized for the mobile app. Now I would like to give you some technical background about this. Now we really wondered that, okay, so what is this color? Where does it come from? Why it is different from the website display, although it's using this same URL? So let me give you some technical background, and that will help you clear all your confusions, as well as it will give you an idea about how powerful this system could be. So if we go and view its source, and here let me open this and this is actually, there is a file called AppsConda.css. okay, AppsConda.css is a file. Now if I copy this and if I find it on in the source of the main website, this CSS file, okay, this CSS file which is inside your Joomla template, this CSS file is not loaded when this website is loaded in the browser, but this CSS file is loaded when the website is loaded in the mobile app. Okay, so that gives you lots and lots of power. So whatever you enter in this CSS file, which is actually a CSS file inside your Joomla template folder, so whatever you enter in this CSS file, that is going to affect only the mobile app and not your website. So as you can see, I have included maybe this code here, background color and padding, and that has affected only this part only on the mobile app, but this has not affected in the website. So this is a brief overview of how this mobile app is working, how efficient the system is, and all those things. And I hope this will give you an idea about how to develop a mobile app using AppsConda, which is a Joomla component as well as a WordPress plugin. So as you can see, if I go to the subscription, now of course I'm already logged in. It shows my current subscription and all other plans. I can go to this menu and maybe go to forum again, and then it shows me the forum. I can go to, say, my account, and it gives me this my account page. And here, as you can see, like if I use this drop down, then this is giving me the same native functionality to select the options. So maybe I select this and done, and that's selected. And also if I go to this portrait and say I want to upload an image, then in this case, if I choose the file, it will give me the option to select a file, from photo library of the phone itself. So again, this is a native feature of the app. So that's how the system works in general. And as you can see, it's super fast, it's optimized, it's customizable, and hope this video gives you an overall overview about AppsConda as a Joomla component and a WordPress plugin. Please stay tuned, as we will be including more videos. Like maybe the next video could be about how to send push notifications, how to integrate this mobile app with Kunena subscription notifications, event booking push notifications, and all those cool things. So stay tuned. Thank you.